And hello again. I see the audience has gotten a little impatient with me, but sorry about that. I was just setting something up really quick. Anyways, welcome back to another Sunday live stream. Hopefully, the I can see the comments in here finally on stream, so I can show them as well. But yeah, apparently I can. I saw one from YouTube, so we'll see how LinkedIn does. Let me actually check if we are live. Uh, Let's make sure I'm not talking to uh talking to nobody uh here. Hang on. Let's see. So we're live. We should be live. Come on. Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. That's where we should be live. But LinkedIn doesn't want to load it for me now. So let me reload it again. Oh, please work. And hopefully the it's still not showing up for me. Why? Why? What's going on? Everything else is showing up. Oh, I mean, I got a LinkedIn notification that I'm live, but I cannot load the actual screen. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, hopefully we're live there. It would be good to see so I can check if we have any comments. But I guess LinkedIn's gonna be bad today. I don't know. Hang on. I just want to make sure I don't miss any comments, because I know people like to send comments here on LinkedIn. So I want to be everywhere. You're live on YouTube. Yeah, that's good. That's good that I'm live on YouTube. But yeah, I cannot access LinkedIn. So I don't know what's going on or why is it happening now, but this never happened before, by the way. Of course, there's always going to be something that hang on, I did enter the event screen, but I cannot for some reason, like when I click to join. I can actually show you really quick. Hang on. It's a little bizarre, just so you know I'm not stalling. Here, I click to join, and then nothing. Just if your event's still broadcast refresh. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Anyways, so I can't see anything. Interesting. So I hope I can see. Okay, I'm live on LinkedIn. Okay, I can see comments coming from LinkedIn. So that's all that pretty much matters. That's why I was trying to check. Anyway, so stop sharing. Bye. And now I can finally begin, knowing that hopefully I won't lose any comments along the way. Hopefully they all come normally. And oh, sorry, I just got a LinkedIn notification here. Oh, commenters. Two others. That was probably me and then James. He was gonna be here. Anyways, so last week I went through my older YouTube shorts. It was kind of I actually named it my YouTube reflection because I haven't re-watched my clips in a while, and for some reason my whole now my screen is like very laggy, buggy. I hope that's not projecting onto the screen that much. Hopefully it's still normal because it should be normal since I'm on my hotspot, not actually on the not on the Ethernet. So I wish it was going to be acting normal today, but of course there's always going to be some sort of just some how would I put this, technical difficulties as always. Actually, I just realized I can look on my phone to see I am live, but I don't think I can see the amount of viewers. Or can I? Maybe it's just one. Anyways, so yeah, last week I went through my YouTube shorts. Might do that at another time again because I barely went through any of them. I went through only like a couple of them, and I got into a lot of tangents about them. So that was maybe I don't know, not a mistake. I wouldn't say because there was a lot of lessons to be learned from those. Obviously, even though they're still 2 years old, yeah, still though technically not technically obsolete, the lessons are still there because for example, AI hallucination is still a thing as it was, although it's better, but it still is a thing as it was 2 years ago. So it's always important to talk about that. Anyway, so let's see. Yeah, October 4th. So my last stream was October 5th. Okay, so then yeah, that was good. So then I did a couple of videos here. Other videos here. Share. Boom. So I'll talk about these four for a second. So OpenAI's Turkish Bazaar Adventure. It's basically OpenAI is going to implement um, like live buying into ChatGPT. Meaning, I don't know if you're talking about it, if you're talking about something, needing something, whatever it is, to I would like this for decoration. I don't know, whatever. Then OpenAI will be able to basically, um, you know, search it up, for example, I don't know, on Etsy or whatever, and then literally, give it to you in the chat, like, oh yeah, you can buy right here, buy right now, whatever, and you'll be able to click a button right there in the chat and just, basically a one-click buy, as long as you have like card details in there, as long as you like either give your permission for them to use it, then yeah, then soon enough, like you will just be impulse buying through ChatGPT, and it'll try to be, maybe it'll try to upsell you and stuff like that. Who knows? That's gonna be another future, but over eager shopping. But yeah, I mean that's pretty uh, accurate, and also with to connect it back to the hallucination and stuff like that. You never know what it will offer you. You know, you'll be talking about I don't know, you need a teapot or whatever it is, and it'll suddenly start giving you I don't know, some other stuff. Who knows? Or cucumbers or whatever. Who knows? This is going to be really interesting to see. Anyways, this was my most viewed in a while, and it was basically that you know a Yale study found that AI has had essentially zero impact on jobs. How like I made a short about it like 2 years ago that where what was the agency, like World Economic Forum said that there was going to be millions or tens of millions jobs lost to AI or whatever. Um, well, apparently that didn't really pan out for AI, I guess, because you know the studies have shown that it has had virtually zero impact. Uh, they categorize it into like low risk, medium risk, and high risk jobs of losing to AI, right? Being lost to AI. Like for example, high risk jobs were essentially just uh, white collar workers such as paralegals and people writing Excel sheets and stuff like that. They thought that they would lose their jobs almost instantly, but I guess everybody was so enamored with it and very scared of it that they forgot that ChatGPT is still not almighty, or any other AI model for that matter, and so they had to more than likely spend more money on implementing AI than human workers because they still needed to tweak it. They still needed to program their own AI so it hallucinates as little as possible. Because even if you program your own like AI to work on your website, it can still make mistakes. It's rare, but hey, so they needed supervision for that, and it just ended up being bad. So many companies just scrapped it, even though there was a lot of movement towards AI. As a lot of news have said over the years, but again, uh, no impact, essentially zero. Although the study apparently noted that there has been a recent uptick or whatever in what was the statistic? I always name them so weird in these studies. Anyways, it was like basically essentially it was uptick in, I guess, jobs lost to AI. So it remains to be seen. There's always nuance to it, right? It's not like it had zero impact. Has essentially zero impact. Meaning, yes, it did affect it a little bit, but it didn't affect it as people, fear mongered about. And then creepy houses you can talk to because that's the newest modern trend of people bringing in Alexas and Google whatever's into there. I forgot what it's called actually. Not Google Pixel, that's the phone. Google Nest, I think. Well, that Nest is the controller for all of them, but maybe they got the cameras. I don't know, whatever it is. The Google, also the voice assistants or whatever. You have all of the place. No, yeah. So that's the newest trend, obviously, and it's I don't know. I would not like that in my house because the more you have these technologies and you have cameras everywhere, you have all that is connected to Wi-Fi, obviously. You know, yeah, let me just wait. To full screen, not this. Wait, how do I? No, not like this. Trying to like highlight myself. I guess I have to video settings maximize. There it is, perfect. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's only the more you have of these technologies, the more um, uh, the more vulnerable to hacker attacks you're making yourself. So, there has been cases, and I actually showed that on last stream on my last stream when I was going through those old shorts. That some hacker hacked into a Ring camera and spied on a little girl for a little girl for God knows how long, and was actually like talking to her and saying weird stuff. So, it's sure, you want to have security, but then if somebody is tech savvy enough, then they can just dismantle that whole security and do whatever, and not just spy on you or whatever. They can literally, even if they can crash into it, they can shut it down completely, and then anybody can literally just break in, right? So that's another concern I would have. So it's better to just have the old, quote unquote obsolete CCTV camera, right? Closed circuit. Nobody can hack into that. It's all in one basically place, and you know. It is a little harder because I guess many of these systems you can't have on your phone unless you like program it to go there, the feeds and stuff. But it's still in one place. You can always go check it on it. For example, if you have it on one monitor, whatever it is, and yeah, that would be way safer than having a convenient thing like a Ring camera. Something like that inside your house on your doorbell, the doorbell camera. They always try to promote it as it's like, oh yeah, it's really secure and stuff. But if somebody hacks into your Wi-Fi, then they have the control keys to all of those devices, uh, you know, cameras, uh, those voice assistants you love, smart pet feeders, even all those stuff. So it's all those things is it's dangerous. Not necessarily it'll explode on you, but it can be used definitely against you. So beware. And then the Scream AI trend, that was kind of just I would say more of a throwaway kind of video, but it was like it talks about how you can get in on this whole new people are creating like themselves, like whatever, like younger versions of themselves or just themselves, and they implement like the Scream gosh, the figure, right? I forgot the Scream, yeah, just that guy. So from the horror movie, yeah. So that's a new trend apparently, and in the next movie, there have been some hints that the creators of the movie are actually going to go through some of these like AI generated things and augmented stuff. So yeah, that's another cool thing. Anyway, and then I wanted to get into some of the comments. Because always getting into the comments is nice because I'm not getting any comments right here right now. So community. Wait, I gotta share my screen again. Wait, stop screen. Wait, I'm already. Oh, right. Oops. There we go. What is this? Oh, yeah. I haven't replied to like a lot of these during any requests in the meme short track. These are really interesting. Still have a lot of these unanswered because some of them are just plain out straight up stupid. But yeah, Pop of has this. Yeah, everybody's mad about brand new pause ads. By the way, the brand new is what is it? Details. Wait, is it going to show it here? Where is it going to show? Analytics. Oh yeah, it's going to show it here actually. Yeah, the brand new pause ads are actually April 26th, so they're 6 months old. No, oh no. This was 2023, right? Yeah. This is 2023. No, sorry. So it's been 1.5 years. Yeah, literally 1.5 years, and it's still brand new, still getting views, still getting comments, and it literally like still was getting now it's kind of leveled off, but it still got comments before, and so yeah, they're brand new. That's another lesson, by the way. If you hesitate that your videos might not be good enough, then just don't worry and record yourself, upload it. It might not get 10,000 views immediately, but eventually, in enough time, then it will definitely rise. You never know when it starts rising. I had a video on me that rose only like a year and a half, 2 years as well. It's still crazy. Some 2-year-old videos are still getting views, and also obviously evergreen content. That's another thing. Tutorials, for example, on basic stuff, on basic internet stuff. ChatGPT has unusual activity. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Where was this? Response status unresponded. Responded. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I didn't want to. Yeah. AI is a baby in the crib. That was basically these two comments were on the Yale study. AI is a baby in a crib. It is basically not able to do much of anything yet. Like microcomputers, they will be used everywhere, doing just about anything. Another case of highly educated imbeciles that find common sense. Oh, I guess not sense of basic facts. An absolutely fantastic revelation that they discover a bunch of BS. I guess and I replied, many with high expectations have learned the shortcomings of AI, and these shortcomings are without solutions. Meaning, employees are still needed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Basically, they just want to use these things everywhere, AI and stuff, but it's it is impossible to employ at a large scale because it's faulty, and you can't deploy something that's faulty on a large scale without needing supervision and constant correction. So that went to the pooper, as I would say, with AI getting implemented everywhere. Then somebody said, "You're high." I'm sorry, I was not high, and I did not even make this video. Like I clarified before in streams, these are completely AI generated videos, right? The presentation is AI generated, and then the audio is also AI generated, but the human touch is still obviously there. Um, uh, so basically that, and I can still explain everything. I know the stuff on top. It's not like I just post AI slop everywhere, because that's the major thing with AI slop. People just post it because that gets views, but they don't really care what it is, right? I do care what that is. So um, people, I don't know. I always think about like how it's going to be viewed in a couple of years when people look back on AI content and everything, and whether it's how would I put this? Whether it's still going to be viewed as bad, or maybe normal, even more normal as AI content keeps popping up. I've just been seeing a lot of of the new Sora 2 videos everywhere, on especially like Instagram and stuff, because people just use it to make ridiculous stuff, and that is AI slop, obviously, but eventually like it's getting very realistic, so who knows what reality will soon be. There's no comments here. Okay, cool. We're already 19 minutes into this, so 10 more minutes. Anyways, yeah. So he said, "You're high." I was not high. I can tell you firsthand, it's had an impact on many jobs. Leave it to an AI generated YouTube channel to say something like this. I'm not AI generated, obviously. Mainly for the reason, and I will also emphasize it eventually by making it short, probably Tuesday, and I did want to get into that as well. But hang on, because as you can see, am I AI generated right now? Probably not, and I still am explaining all these sorts of topics and videos. So there's no way, and yeah, obviously, this guy did not. He probably just saw the AI generated stuff. He saw the AI generated like note that it was AI generated. He didn't click onto the channel to see the live streams and everything, to see that I'm actually not AI generated. I'm a real person. I'm actually talking on here. Oh yeah, did it pop up? Oh, here we go. It's gonna be viewed. Finally do this. If I can finally highlight comments, it's gonna be viewed as visionary in a few years. You mean the presentation stuff, things and stuff? Probably, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's a pioneer thing. Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, because I've just seen like people like always have a kind of a oh, it's AI generated, therefore like they always have a kind of a negative connotation to it. It's become that way, but I think in a generation or two, as AI kind of settles in, it's gonna be it's eventually gonna just become normal, I guess. But hopefully there are obviously safeguards that people have to disclose what is AI and what is not AI, because it really can get confusing. If not for the Sora watermarks on some of those videos, I would not know if they were real or AI. So it's a little creepy. Anyways, so yeah, so I said go beyond the title. Of course, AI changed how the game is played, but it didn't change the numbers too much. Only in some cases, employees were let go with high expectations. Yep. Maybe some other question. Yeah, that's true. And they are. I've made also. If he clicked on the channel and would scroll through some of those videos, I did make a video about what was it, Klarna, Klarna, whatever, however it's spelled or pronounced. Gemini, NVIDIA, motor robots, Samsung, goodbye. AI fails, robot, AI to fake bridge, forging next phase, phone calls, pulse checks, ethical changes, nanobots, Teslas, nanobots, Google, keep getting the comments. AI generated videos allow you to, I forgot I can always highlight it. AI generated allow you to create content even if you lose your voice due to sickness. That's true. It's very true. That happened to me a week ago. No, not this last week, the week prior, where I did lose my voice, and yeah, so that's true. It can really help you out in that sense. But obviously, people will go, "Oh, this is AI generated. This is fake. Whatever the hell." That's just their opinion. I mean, I was literally just made a video about the Yale study. It was just repeating facts of the Yale study. There was no opinion in that necessarily. It was just that. So I don't know if I'm high, but maybe the people who studied it at Yale were high. Ultimately, who knows? Hang on. OpenAI. What was this one? AI models are lying. Binary tech. China's all blind. Keep feeding the beast. Social media. It was a while ago, but I did make a video about a company rehiring. Workforce Centaur Chest, the rise of robotics, nuclear power initiative, the AI towers, metas. I swear it was like Klarna, but I can't find it right now. The AI powering old school, Reddit versus Anthropic, iPhone, Builder AI, NOSP, Meta. Okay, this is the all the way. Okay, but no. So I know I made a video about it. Let's go before the 247. Okay, that was still. Oh, this one is still getting views actually. Let's see. Let me go all the way back and let me search it up if I can. Yeah, filter title content. Okay, Klarna. No. AI is but I swear it was like, oh yeah, customer support. Yeah, I think that was it. That basically AI was kind of, yeah, they spoke Python. It spoke wrong, language or whatever it was, and people didn't like that obviously, and then they gave it a lot of thumbs down. And people, Klarna were, well, why we implemented this beautiful AI assistant, and it was supposed to be handling customer support for us, but no, that's just not how it works still. And they really quickly understood it and instantly started rehiring people who were affected, who got fired by that. Let me try and open it up if I can find the actual specific passage that talks about it.
It's almost 6% of all their customer service traffic. across 23 different markets.
That's huge scale straight out of the gate.
And internally, they figured overnight.
An
starts
immense
lagging.
From a pure
Versus
number,
success
it's down to
metrics,
just
yep,
2
they
minutes.
got-
It's like a
yeah,
1,000%
2
speed.
minutes
That's
versus
incredible.
previous.
Plus,
Yeah,
they
it
saw a
definitely had speed, it
25%
had the
drop in
efficiency,
people
the
contacting them
profit,
again
yeah,
about the same
obviously, because
issue.
they didn't
Okay,
have
so
to
fewer repeat
hire
problems.
employees
Exactly.
for that. They just
And
had one AI
based on
handling
that,
all
well,
of
they
that
were projecting something
and
like
stuff
a
like that.
$40
They
million
also had
boost to
boosters for immigrant
profits for
community
2024.
because,
From a pure
different
numbers
languages,
inks
AI
for
knows.
Answers.
Huge
Answers that
yeah.
just did.
Then it had very rigid answers because sometimes the companies they don't provide a context window at all. So it's just basically, it forgets what it was talking about 3 messages ago, something like that. Complex queries, obviously, when it kind of got off script and people wanted something very specific or whatever, it was like, oh, I don't know, right? And so if you fire all the employees, then there's nobody else to handle these types of things, right? The more complex stuff. Gateway role often redirected to human support, often. Yeah, so that's more than 50% of the time. So you still need to have people over there, and failed to meet customer satisfaction standards. And when it was, where was it? Oh, great reversal. Oh yeah, so they launched the AI first customer service strategy early 2024, and mid 2024, oh yeah, it's really going well. And then late 2024, there were issues, and then they reversed course in May 2025, and they began rehiring human agents. So yeah, there you go. That was a video specifically for that guy that I just found, to see that, actually, yes, they are rehiring, and sure, yeah, numbers, maybe some here and there that change the ways it's done, customer support, for example, but ultimately it ended up still being just another fake hype type of deal, and then they began just rehiring everybody that they fired. So yeah, so that's how Klarna dealt with it. And then I will be making a short. I will make a promise here, so I don't forget about it. On my YouTube channel, obviously, probably I'll say Tuesday. Tuesday, I'll make that short, and it'll be about this newest thing that people have been getting on. And I could not find the article for some reason. I was trying to search it up with the keywords, but I don't know. I just couldn't find it. Anyways, it was basically about, you have to start buying real estate in the middle of Sahara now, right? Because just build houses all over the place, right, in the middle of the desert. Because in a couple billion years, well, no, billion, I forgot. Let's say 100 million years, there will be a coastline, a brand new. You will have a beachfront property right there. So better get it on it now. Why I'm going to joke about it like this is going to be because the article kind of like talked about, like, oh yeah, it's coming faster than expected or whatever, and then it was like, oh yeah, the continental drift is happening at like the pace of 2 millimeters per year or whatever it was. So 2 millimeters. Let me actually, for my U.S. audience, let me kind of explain what that is. 2 millimeters to inches. That's a 0.07 inch, a 7/100ths of an inch. That's what it is. So that's how fast. My gosh, it's getting faster. That's how fast the continent is splitting up. Africa. It's going to eventually connect with Europe because it's going to go drift. It's drifting north currently. So yeah, so I would start buying property there immediately so that your, I don't even know, thousandth grandchildren, maybe even more than that, way more than that, probably will have beachfront properties in Sahara. But yeah, so getting on that quickly. Everybody's already buying it up over there, obviously, developing real estate in the middle of the desert. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be joking about. And almost 30 minutes. So since it's not too active, I would say I will just I will end right here, and thank you for watching, whoever stopped by. If you stop by later on and watch it on replay, thank you for sticking all the way to the end. And I will be back, obviously, next Sunday, same time, same place here. And yeah, it's 12 p.m. Eastern, and then 11 a.m. Central. So be ready for that. I will make a post about it on LinkedIn very soon, or we'll just or publish it anyways. I always publish it everywhere. So yeah. Anyways, and we just got a second viewer on YouTube. Wow, perfect, awesome. Right towards the end. I don't know who that is, honestly, but I can probably imagine. Anyways, well, thank you again, and I will see you next Sunday. So yeah, until then, have a blessed day.